this is a new cut line here that we've never been in. We cleared this line. This is we cleared 8 miles of line, and this is our first check, and it looks like this might be an all right place. We got a nice little marten here. Now, can you see that from there? There's this tree in the way. Now I can smell there's lots of lure in here. Now this marten died awfully quickly. As you can see, all that's holding it in is these couple little sticks here. And it's actually a pretty big marten. Now, I'm going to check if this is a female. We're going to be taking this trap down. I don't want to catch females. So it's getting later on in the season, but yeah, we'll get this marten out and put another trap in here. Marten 1, right on. Well, this is probably my 30th weasel of the season. I don't really know how many, but really big weasel. And to me it looks like he came from right in there. He's been all around here, so that's a big weasel. And perfect hit, so get this guy out and move on to the next trap. Okay, this is the 3rd trap in a row that we've had something now. So we had, there's a beaver pond right there, a little patch of bush, beaver pond, and there's a little strip here. And I put a marten box right here. And that's beautiful. Gorgeous. I love it. What do you think, Dad?
Yeah, it looked good to me.
I would say, yeah, for the amount of fur we've been catching this year, it's alright having 3 hits in a row, eh?
Yes, sir.
You betcha, the tundra and the Skandeker's treating us good this year. So, on we go. And looks like we got another big marten here. And by the looks of all the tracks here, I think there's another marten here. This is a real big marten. Very big. And just by the looks of this, all these marten tracks, there's another marten here. And the bait is gone. But real nice big marten right there. We're catching them today, boy. They've been moving. This is awesome. This is number 3. Well, marten number 4 for today. Looks like this one has white paws on him. Another good size marten right there. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous marten. White feet on him or her. This has got to be a male. Nice big mature marten there. Beautiful. I just hung this box this year. I had a big space between my 1st and 2nd trap along this line, so perfect. Another big marten. This is number 5 for today. Oh, this is a real big marten again. Wow. The LDL 120s, telling you what, people, they do the trick on marten. They're a good marten trap. Is my bait still there? Bait's still there. Right on. Well, we'll get another LDL 120 in here, and I'm gonna pull all my traps the next time I come in. All my marten traps are coming in, and we've got link sign galore everywhere, so we'll concentrate on the links. Hopefully they're walking around my set, so I don't know what's going on. But number 5, well, here's number 6 for today. This is just another gorgeous marten, not a very big marten. That's actually pretty good size, but look how dark it is. Just gorgeous. Nice fur. You can tell they're nice and prime just by how fluffy their tail is. But that's just a gorge. That might be the prettiest marten of the day. Yeah, he's a beauty. Right on. Well, we're going that way. We've got half a dozen traps to check, some wolf snares to check yet, and then we're heading out. I'm going to do the last loop on Monday. And if that loop does anything like this one does, boy, turning out to be a real productive day. Well, Jackson, what'd we catch?
Squirrel.
Let me see it. Nice. Can you turn it sideways? There you go. Is that one for you to skin?
Yeah.
Right on. What else did we catch?
Weasel.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll get that one out and then we'll move on, right?
Uh-huh.
Right on. Well, I'm in the first shop here. Let's get another big male marten. Thought I'd just talk a little bit about the production that's going on in my trap line. When I went and set for the first time, I seen a lot of marten tracks, and so when I set some of my sets, I couldn't get out all the way because of frost and snow. There were a lot of marten tracks when I set, but as soon as we had snow, the marten kind of disappeared on me. And then the last check I had was pretty decent. I caught 6 marten. They were all big marten. All of them were males. And so I was quite happy. I'm going to pull all my marten sets the next time I go out, which will be in a couple of days here. I have lots of lynx sign on my line, but the lynx, there's so many rabbits, they're not responding to bait. I built quite a few sets that are more of a curiosity set. They are showing some interest in it, but they're still not committing. So I've now set a bunch of trail sets, which I don't really like doing because they're kind of a pain. You always have to move your snare and then drive into it with your snowmobile. But I am going to try to catch a couple of lynx yet, hopefully. Lots of wolf sign once again. I didn't really want to bother with wolves this year. Last year I caught 12 wolves, and I custom skinned a bunch of wolves, and I just didn't want to be bothered with wolves this year. But I have set out 24 wolf snares. I just can't ignore it anymore. There's just so many of them out there. So hopefully I can snag a couple of wolves yet. But the season's kind of winding down for me. My catch is way down. I haven't caught nearly what I thought I'd catch this year. I guess it isn't too bad because the fur prices doesn't sound like they're going to be too good. So but yeah, Another big, the marten I've been catching have just been really big marten. I have caught a couple juveniles, which is good. Probably would have caught more juveniles if I would have been able to get out earlier. But I've heard that's kind of the story for a lot of trappers this year. They couldn't get out, and their catch is down, so I guess I'm not the only one. I used to always take and hang my marten up to skin him, but I've watched a couple of fur handling DVDs and watched some guys skin marten. They use this system, and so I started using this system, and I really like it. Boy, these marten are nice and prime. It's absolutely gorgeous fur on them.